On the night of October 14th, 2022, a TikTok user named Danny Tumia was out walking with his son, Rollin, when something unsettling interrupted their quiet stroll. Their dog, Daryl, suddenly became fixated on a sewer grate embedded in the pavement, lowering his head to sniff insistently at the metal bars. Moments later, Rollin heard a faint sound coming from beneath the grate. Curious, and perhaps a little uneasy, Danny switched on the flashlight of his smartphone and aimed it down into the darkness. The beam cut through the narrow openings, but revealed nothing below. Just empty blackness. Then the light abruptly went out, and this happened.
What is it, Daryl? I can't see. What is it? What is that?
A pair of fingers suddenly pushed up through the gaps in the grate and latched onto Roland's shoes. Startled and terrified, both father and son jerked backward and quickly fled the area. It's possible that whatever reached through the grate could have been a mole person. Reports of people living in subterranean spaces beneath major cities have circulated since the late 20th century. In places like New York City, homeless individuals have occasionally been found inhabiting abandoned subway tunnels, maintenance corridors, and other forgotten infrastructure deep beneath the streets. The subject gained wider attention through the work of Jennifer Toth, who explored these underground communities in her book The Mole People: Life in the Tunnels Beneath New York City. During the 1990s, Toth documented groups of people surviving in the darkness of unused subway tunnels, constructing makeshift shelters and scavenging for food and supplies. More extreme claims suggest that some inhabitants ventured so far into the deepest, lightless sections of these underground networks that they became almost feral, rumored to have poor eyesight and strange physical adaptations like webbed hands. Some even made eerie clicking sounds used to navigate the dark. Whether the figure beneath the grate that night was a mole person or something else entirely remains unclear.
Whoa! Nope, I'm out.
On May 10th, 2022, a man named Jose was riding his dirt bike with friends at night when he unknowingly passed something deeply unsettling. Standing just off the path was a lone, cloaked figure. The shape was still and silent, almost blending into the darkness. When the footage is examined more closely, the figure appears to be a woman dressed entirely in black. A thin veil covers her face, yet beneath it her skin looks unnaturally pale, while dark shadows surround her eyes, giving her an eerie, hollow expression. According to Jose, he never noticed the figure while riding. It was only later, while reviewing the video, that the presence revealed itself. Many viewers were quick to draw comparisons to La Llorona, a legendary spirit whose name translates to the Weeping Woman. In Hispanic folklore, she is said to have drowned her own children in a moment of overwhelming grief and rage after being abandoned by her husband. Condemned to wander the world as a restless spirit, she is often described as appearing at night near roadsides, rivers, and bridges, dressed in dark or pale garments while mourning the children she lost. The legend warns that hearing her sorrowful cries is a terrible omen. Those who encounter her, or follow the sound of her weeping, are said to invite misfortune, and in some stories, death itself. Thankfully, Jose made it out of there safely, but he'll have second thoughts about returning to the location. Anna Lapwood is a renowned concert organist who often practices alone in vast cathedrals late at night. When people ask whether the solitude frightens her, she usually says no. But one night unsettled even her. At around 2:30 a.m. on January 26th of this year, while practicing alone in a cathedral in Norway, Lapwood suddenly stopped playing. She turned around and heard someone, at the entrance.
2:30 in the morning and someone's trying to get in, and it is... I know they can't get in, but it is still scary. I basically just sit here in silence until I feel like they've probably gone. But yeah.
Knocks sounded against the cathedral doors, then heavy silence. Moments later, the quiet broke with violent thuds. Whoever was outside appeared to throw their weight against the locked doors, as if trying to force their way inside. Anna's heart started racing. Before she began filming, the person had already tried opening the door 4 times. The organ Anna had been playing is thunderously loud, loud enough that anyone outside would know someone was inside the cathedral. Anna concludes the video by saying that she plans to remain silent until she feels certain the person has left. At first glance, the incident seems less paranormal than simply unsettling, an unknown visitor in the dead of night. Yet attentive viewers noticed something stranger. Behind a curtain near the entrance, lights inside the cathedral suddenly switch off on their own. Some suggested motion sensors might explain it, but motion sensors typically activate lights, not extinguish them. And these lights appeared to be indoors, far from where the person outside was standing. Whether coincidence, electrical quirk, or something more mysterious, the moment adds a chilling detail to the encounter. In a place meant to feel sacred and secure, the cathedral suddenly felt vast, dark, and uncertain. Stone walls can keep many things out, but sometimes they only make the silence deeper. For more episodes, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications.